Vanderpump Rules Season 10 saved the series, allowing it to make a huge comeback in the cultural conversation and reset for a fresh new act. After nearly 10 years on Bravo, Vanderpump Rules was beginning to feel stale after Season 8. With Katie Maloney and Tom Schwartz's relationship coming to a dramatic end between the show's 9th and 10th seasons, things were changing for the cast and making the dynamics more difficult to document than ever. While Katie and Tom's divorce was likely to have been planned as the major story for Vanderpump Rules Season 10, it became clear very quickly that another storyline would be taking precedence. After it was uncovered that Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss were having an affair behind the back of Tom's long-term partner Ariana Madix, everything about Vanderpump Rules Season 10 changed. While Tom maintains that the news was going to come out prior to the filming of the Vanderpump Rules Season 10 reunion, it was revealed abruptly and caused the production crew to pick their cameras back up in order to document some of the chaos. The last several episodes of Vanderpump Rules Season 10 paid closer attention to the bond between Tom and Raquel, bringing in some of the highest ratings in network history and making an incredible comeback. 10. There were no new cast members in mini-season of Vanderpump Rules. The beginning of the season is used to welcome new cast members into the fold and get them situated into whatever drama has already been swirling around. Sometimes, new cast members bring an all-new dynamic to the series and help to revamp an ailing series, but other times they don't quite fit into the dynamics that already exist. Vanderpump Rules Season 10 didn't bring in any new cast members, which was great for the season, leaving the pre-established dynamics to be explored. 9 cast members started new businesses as Tom Sandoval and Tom Schwartz did their best to open Schwartz Sandy's after years of work. Other Vanderpump Rules cast members launched into new areas of entrepreneurship as well. The cast was shown taking a girls' trip to support Lisa Vanderpump as she opened her new Las Vegas restaurant, marking another venture for the restaurateur. Meanwhile, Katie and Ariana worked throughout the season to make progress on their upcoming sandwich shop, Something About Her, which is set to open sometime in 2023. The season did a great job showing off the different business ventures throughout the cast. 8. Sheena Shea got married again after Sheena Shea's first wedding to Mike Shea on Vanderpump Rules Season 3. Many were curious to know if she would ever televise an event so personal again. During Vanderpump Rules Season 10, it became clear that she would absolutely document another wedding, this time with her now husband Brock Davies. Brock, the father of the pair's daughter Summer Moon, and Sheena were married in a weekend-long event in Mexico. While the wedding was a gorgeous affair, the couple shared they'd actually been married for a year prior to the ceremony, which they'd kept a secret from friends and family. 7. James Kennedy introduced his new relationship. James Kennedy, who has famously dated several women within the Vanderpump Rules circle and was most recently engaged to Raquel, introduced his new girlfriend during the newest season. With Ali Luber joining the cast as a guest star, James made it clear that he was serious about his new relationship, even moving in with his new girlfriend quickly. After James and Ali were established on the show, it became clear that she would be a great addition to the wider group, especially when she shared great intel about Sandoval well before the news broke publicly. 6 old cast members returned for cameos with no new major additions to the cast. It was great to watch the current dynamics of the series play out, especially with how the relationships between the cast members have shifted in recent years. Still, sometimes the current cast can feel a bit played out, and ultimately, seeing old Vanderpump Rules cast members return to the show can be interesting. Whether it be Christina Kelly, who is typically in a guest starring role on the series, or Kristen Dutt, who returned to Vanderpump Rules for the first time after being fired after season 8. Bringing familiar faces back to the main cast is always a safe bet. 5. There were multiple breakups as Vanderpump Rules has progressed through the years. The number of relationships between cast members has been growing exponentially. Observing the lives of a group of 20 to 30-somethings, there have been relationships between even the most unlikely of cast members through the years. And while some were stronger than others, they've all been interesting to watch evolve. After several breakups took place between the last few seasons of Vanderpump Rules, watching the fallout from the breakups and the new dynamics at play in the series has felt refreshing. Seeing the cast change and grow is always deeply satisfying. 4 cast members enjoyed the single life with Tom and Katie working through finalizing their divorce during Vanderpump Rules Season 10. It was interesting to watch 2 parties who have been in a relationship for the duration of the series branch out. Tom, who took very little time in ignoring Katie's wishes and hooking up with Raquel during Sheena's wedding, seems to be having a harder time with the single life than his ex. Katie, on the other hand, has already been casually dating a number of people, including Satchel Clendon, who appeared on a few episodes of the series. 3. The storylines were more real raw throughout Vanderpump Rules Season 10. It became clear that the show was focused on more real, more raw stories that came from an emotional space. From Tom and Katie's difficult time letting go of one another, to the deep hurt that Katie felt after learning Sheena was pushing Tom Schwartz and Raquel together, things felt more serious this season. Watching stories that are interesting play out can always feel a bit more emotional, and bringing things to a head with Tom Sandoval and Ariana's huge final confrontation over Scandoval made it even more of a must-see season. 2. Scandoval brought the show to its old roots while Vanderpump Rules has changed over the years. It truly came back to its roots with the Scandoval controversy. Originally, Vanderpump Rules was made out to be a series that followed the lives of 3 couples working at Lisa's Serve. With original cast members Stassi Schroeder and Jax Taylor heading the cast, Katie and Tom Schwartz as well as Kristen and Tom Sandoval were followed closely throughout the first season of the series, with their fights and emotional moments were played up through each episode. With the show returning to its roots of truly following a couple's journey to the bitter end, Vanderpump Rules Season 10 felt like a renewal. 1. The series became part of the conversation with Vanderpump Rules feeling like its old self again for the season. The show jettisoned its way back into the cultural conversation, especially after the news of Scandoval broke. With viewers both new and old realizing just how juicy the drama was surrounding the cast, many old viewers caught up with the series, while new ones were introduced to it for the first time. In the last stretch of episodes of Vanderpump Rules Season 10, the show has gotten substantially higher ratings than ever before, making it clear that Vanderpump Rules is back and here to stay. Sources: Bravo, Instagram. Something About Her, Instagram. Sheena Shea, Instagram. James Kennedy, Instagram. Kristen Dutt, Instagram. Bravo, Instagram. Katie Maloney, Instagram. Bravo, Instagram. Bravo, Instagram. Real Housewives News, Instagram.
Love in a modern world is fake when love was meant for joy too. When I find you, I realize that somehow we lie. Love in the modern world it is fake when love was meant for joy. I know that he hurt you. Your 5 inches of heart is human. Can you be 널